Hi everybody, Bob Igino from Path Trading Partners, along with my co-founder Mike Arnold. July 16th, Litecoin update, a Litecoin, an Ethereum, and a Bitcoin update. And these are educational updates, fairly real-time chart information in front of you. But again, not necessarily trade recommendations, just things that you guys can look at and learn in real time. The way that Mike and I look at charts, both in traditional markets and in cryptos, works really, really well in crypto. So here's a Litecoin update. Mike, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Bob. Litecoin educational update. So the double that was triggered did not reach any of its targets and was stopped out, went through our two key levels. So if you're as a trader, not an investor, but as a trader from the long side, this is where you have to remove it. You'll take a slight loss on it, and then you can get back in at a better position, or you can trade it from the short side because there's also a short trade that was triggered, which we will go over. This is going to be a pretty instructional video for everyone, so you might have to watch it a couple times. There's going to be a lot of information in it. So I'm taking off that information, and now, at one point we had a trend line here. It was then redrawn here, which did set up another trade if we got a close below this trend line. You'll also notice how the rotation zone is now against us, meaning against the long side, and it favors the short side. So this gives selling opportunities when it re-enters our rotation zone. We got to close below our trend line and our key defining point into an advanced clear path, with the target being right about here. The exact target is where these line up, and slightly below that we have a key GAN level derived from the daily chart, which we'll switch over to in a bit. You can see trade was triggered, even gave you multiple opportunities to get in at a better price as it retreated towards the rotation zone and then collapsed down to the target and has now rallied back up to the rotation zone. Now there'll probably be another trade set up. We'd have to wait for this official redraw, which requires the close of this candle. So if we do then get an official close and we get a redraw here, we then want for another close into this simple clear path with the target here. And then if it continues to drop, we'll have another target down here. So current target for the trade that was just hit, 37.58. If we get another trade triggered with a close below this level, we're going to be watching for 35.62, then 34.01. These can also be some buying opportunities, but they're more of a scalping buying opportunity because you're going against a rotation zone. For the time being, we need to get this zone back in our favor like it was over here, before we'll consider taking long trades, and that's probably going to require to get above this trend line. So as I mentioned, let's go back over to the daily and see what that looks like. Okay, here is our Litecoin daily chart. You can see now we're below this key upward sloping trend line. We've come down, hit our target on that shorter time frame, now going back up, but it looks like we're going to get a first cross rotation zone, which also is sort of bearish for this. So we can easily rally back to these areas, okay? But this is now resistance. Anything above us, like this prior breakdown zone, and we'll go have a video specifically about breakouts and breakdown zones, but we have a prior breakdown zone here, so that's prior support becoming resistance. Now, so it runs up here, it's going to have a harder time getting through all this key area. We have a GAN level, we have resistance, and we have our first cross. Looks like it's going to happen on our rotation zone. So do we know it's going to happen? No, but anything coming up into here is giving us potential shorting opportunities unless it gets above that key trend line we mentioned on the shorter time frame, and you can see these lower targets. So these are going to be key support areas. Now if we do get a high probability reversal pattern down at any of these levels, which we do not have yet, or even this level, if it comes back down and we get a high probability reversal pattern, then that could set up a potential very aggressive long because it's against the rotation zone and it's going into all these key areas of resistance. So you have to be smart when trading this stuff and know what side, know where your odds are favored, and know how to read the chart as it shifts and how you get each candlestick that forms and what that does, whether it favors the bullish side or the bearish side, and whether you're looking for long or short trades. Now, a lot of people trading cryptos are only looking for long trades, so that's why we watch for the at these very key levels, we're going to be watching for those reversal pattern setups. So a reversal pattern, if the market's going down, would be a pattern that sets up a potential long trade. Then if it triggers, it would give not only the trader, but the potential investor a good spot to accumulate more, whether it be Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever they're trading. All right, that's all we have for you with our 50 years of combined trading experience. Well, it's over 50 years at this point. I'm turning it back over to you, Bob.
Thanks for that, Mike. Thanks to you guys for watching. Leave us some comments, hit like and subscribe if you like what we're doing, and we will talk to you guys in the next Path Chat. Cheers.